Hey guys, Michael Beresford here from Open Wealth Creation for today's Wealth WOD, our property wealth workout of the day. Today's a really specific one. This is for Adam. Sent a great question in to us via Facebook. So Adam, hope you get some value out of the next few minutes. What Adam's question was about was he was trying to understand what the value is in paying less for a property if you're getting a smaller land size, assuming that the house has the same number of bedrooms. So it's a great question because it really comes to the heart of what we talk about with respect to optimum size and quality, and then how we're able to take those properties that we buying in closer proximity to more expensive but comparable houses that pull the value of ours up. Now, the specific question that Adam asked was this: if he's got a 250 square metre block of land with a 4-bed house on it, how would that compare to a 350 square metre block of land also with a 4-bedroom house? Now, there's a few moving parts to this, okay, because the difference in comparing a 250 and a 350 square metre block with a 4-bedroom house brings in a lot of different variables as opposed to the difference between a 400 and a 500 square metre block of land. So bear with me as I go through it. Basically, there are three key things that we need to look at when making this decision, okay? At face value, you would say that this property here is going to be beneficial. It will bring in the same amount of rent because it has the same number of bedrooms, and because we've got comparable properties that are more expensive closer to ours, it will pull the value of ours up. However, when we're talking about land sizes in the low 300 square metres or even less, there are different considerations that we need to factor in. The first is tenant appeal. With a 4-bedroom house, who's going to be our primary tenant? Most likely a family. Now, is that property going to actually work for them in terms of something that they find appealing? So are you mitigating vacancy risk? Are you able to get a tenant? Are you able to get a good rental return? There's every chance that the rent on this one might actually be a little bit lower than this one because the appeal would only cater to a smaller percentage of the rental market looking for a 4-bedroom house. That's the first thing. The second thing is around the design guidelines. Now, knowing a fair bit about 4-bedroom house designs and knowing a fair bit about design guidelines that developers put together as the quality control guidelines for a certain estate, they want to control, because they invest heavily in it, they want to control several elements of that estate. For example, the setback from the street where their houses start, roof pitch angles, the fact that you can't see rubbish bins from the street, so on and so forth. These are 35 to 40 page booklets that you'll find in most land contracts where quality developers want to maintain their reputation and quality estates. Now, if you're looking at a 4-bedroom house, that's going to be around about 205 square metres for an efficient, optimal size and quality property. There's no way you'll get that house on a 250 square metre block given normal setbacks and so forth. So we can only assume that it would be a double-storey house to create enough room and go up. The issue with that, compared to a single storey, is that your build cost is going to increase. So what you might be saving in terms of price on the land, being a smaller block, you're actually going to be paying more in the build, which will mean that you've got more money in the part that depreciates, which is not optimal. So that's the other thing to consider. 4-bedders on 350 work quite well, no issues with that. Those design guidelines can be met. I touched on it before, but valuations are the key thing, and valuers, while in essence they look at land size and bedrooms, they also look at comparable sales, and they also take quite an emotional approach to looking at the objective sale price in terms of, if we had to sell this on Monday morning at 9 AM, what could we get as a sale price? That's called a fire sale price. Now, I actually don't know the answer, but I'm speculating here. I don't know how many 250 square metre blocks with a 4-bedroom house on them would appeal to a lot of people. And if I don't know, and the valuer doesn't know, because there are not a lot of these properties on the market, they're going to be more conservative with the valuation. So while you might head out, Adam, with the best intention to take advantage of these properties nearby that might pull the value up, There's a few concerns there in terms of going so small with a block of land for a 4-bedroom house. So hope that's answered your question, mate. Good luck with your investing and hope you got some value out of that.